Certainly tensions high after what we saw in East Palestine, Ohio a couple of weeks ago, but this is the view from Skyfox. Boxcars on their sides off the tracks after a train derailed in Manatee County. It happened behind an industrial complex near the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport. Fox 13's Kimberly Quizon joins us live from the scene. Now, Kim, let's make clear after what I said there, this is not a East Palestine situation where we have toxic chemicals.
No, not at all, Chris. In fact, they're calling the scene static, which means it's okay as of right now. There's no leaks detected. It's one propane tanker that they're really looking at that's carrying 30,000 gallons of fuel. And just so you can understand what's going on here, I have Chief Robert Bounds with Southern Manatee Fire Rescue. Chief, can you go ahead and talk about just the situation and why it's so important that you're monitoring this step by step?
Well, again, as you said, Kim, it's 30,000 gallons of liquid propane. If it aerosolizes, it can become a real problem and present a huge hazard to our environment, to our people around here. So we're monitoring the situation. Right now, the tank is static. There are no leaks. We do have contacts with Seminole Gulf Coast Railway, and they are staying on scene, monitoring the situation as well, and we were in constant contact with them.
And Chief, something that we're so lucky with here in Manatee County, I know that your firehouse is the kind of the head of the hazmat situation. You actually had a drone out there, so this just wasn't eyes looking at the tanker. This was also a lot of equipment as well.
That's correct. We are the sole provider of hazmat services for Manatee County through Southern Manatee Fire Rescue, and we have amazing technology, including a drone with infrared cameras, with heat detection capabilities, and we're able to get a nice aerial view for the entire scene. We were able to locate a homeless encampment down the way and get those folks to safety as well. That, along with our ground crews and the amount of knowledge of our techs on scene, we got the best in the business, so we're doing fine.
And it really is amazing when you look at those images, when you see the tracks so torn up, just to know that as of right now, it appears that there was no damage to this propane tanker.
True. It's a very sturdy construction. Those tankers are double-hulled, and it's about a 5-inch thick steel plating between them, so it's very, very durable. And right now it looks like all the valves are intact and everything, and again, we can detect no leaks, so we're just going to monitor that. When they upright the tank, that'll be the next area of concern. We're going to really have to pay attention.
Chief, I just want to thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us and for everything that your crews are doing out here monitoring the situation and keeping all of Manatee County safe. Thank you, Chief.
My pleasure.
So, Chris, as you heard right there, the monitoring will continue. Now, they said that it will take at least a couple of days. They need to first fix those tracks that were torn up by the derailment. Then they'll bring in some heavy equipment to upright those cars. Again, it was about 6 cars that derailed. 5 of them were boxcars carrying sheetrock. 1 of them was that propane tanker. And again, as you heard Chief say, as of right now, there's no leaks detected, and it appears that everything is okay, but they will continue to monitor. Chris, back to you.
Yeah, definitely something to watch. And when they do begin the process of lifting that car that has the tank that has the propane, lifting it upright, that will be something that, of course, we'll follow, and fingers crossed everything goes as it should. Thank you, Kimberly Quizon.